Hey Charlie, you ready to make a pie?
Yeah.
Do you think a lemon pie would be good?
Yeah. Because lemons are my favorite.
Lemons are your favorite. Okay. So we're going to try to make a Meyer lemon pie, like a lemon curd here. And let's see how it goes. So a few days ago we picked these from the Meyer lemon tree. And we're going to use a recipe, I believe it's possibly French or something, I'm not sure. So hopefully the ingredient stuff is translated okay. I guess we'll know in the end. This has turmeric. Well, several of these guys, lemon pies have turmeric, I guess to give it color. One of the things that seemed like it was off in translation is they use corn flour. Corn flour is yellow, cornstarch is white, so we're going to use, let's see if I can, just cornstarch as a thickener. And it's got plant-based milk, it's got sugar, 200 milliliters of lemon juice, and zest of 2 lemons. Luckily, our Pyrex measuring cup has mLs here. So half a cup of sugar. Go ahead and pour it in, Charlie. 6 tablespoons of cornstarch. Go ahead and pour it in. There's 1, 2. Pour it in, pour it in. Did you get all of it? 3.
Do I dump it?
3. Oh my God, Charlie. 3. 4.
Do I
Do it. Come on, dump it in. We don't have all day. Come on. 5. Or is that 4? I don't even know. Okay, so we were at 5. So here's number 6. All right, dump it in, Charlie. Yay, he did it. Right?
Oops, let me go wash my...
No, you don't need to go wash your hands yet. Okay, so a 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric. All right, go ahead and dump it in, Charlie. Hey, now we need to kind of mix it all together, the dry ingredients. Actually, we need some lemon zest first. All right, the list of... all right, now the zest of at least 2 lemons. Go ahead and pour it in, Charlie. Tap it a little bit because it's probably a little bit wet. Okay, good job. All right, let's look at it there. So now we need to kind of mix it in a little bit. All right, just kind of mix the dry ingredients there. Oh, you do not shoot it out everywhere. Oh my gosh. This is becoming a nightmare pie. I thought this was a good idea. Oh my gosh, you're getting it everywhere, Charlie. I thought this was a good idea. At almost 11, oh, I'm even getting it everywhere. 11 p.m. at night to try to make a pie. And guess what? One of the kids decided to get up and help. Anyway, now it's time to juice lemons and to get about 200 milliliters of lemon juice. So I already juiced 1 lemon, and a single lemon did about 75 milliliters. So I'm not rolling them, I'm not putting it in the microwave or anything like that to make more juice.
What's that smoke coming out of it?
It's not smoke, it's I guess the lemon oil, the peel oil shoots out.
Oh, there's seeds.
Well, I guess my arm is messing up.
Why is the seeds dropping in there?
Because they have seeds in them.
So how do you take the seeds out?
We will use a strainer once we get everything out. So sometimes the Meyer lemons are this size, sometimes they're smaller, sometimes they're like double or triple this size, I guess depending on a number of factors. But these are fresh from our tree, right, Charlie?
Yeah. There it goes.
So we're slightly below 175 milliliters. A 3rd lemon. So this should hopefully bring us, let me do it left-handed I guess so you can actually see all that juice come out of there. Not a lot's coming out of this one actually. I'm feeling a lot more of the inner flesh in there than actually is being pushed out. let's just see what we got there.
It's almost to the top, Daddy.
We're almost at 200. Let's just, it's got seeds in it pushing it slightly too. So let's just go just slightly over 200 here. And that should be fine. So 3 lemons basically. All right, so we're going to strain the seeds out and put this in another little cup here. Because I need to use this measuring cup again.
Got the seeds out, hooray for Daddy.
All right, so we need just slightly over half or a cup of plant-based milk, so 1.0 something.
The bubble.
Not sure the exact measurements.
Why do
So it calls for 5.6, translated 5.6 tablespoons of margarine, vegan. So we're gonna do 1/4 cup, and then just go ahead and do like two tablespoons. So it'll be 6 tablespoons basically. If it'll actually come out of the cup. All right, we're gonna have to work this out. Guess we gotta use our fingers. There we go. All right, so we're gonna go medium high heat. We've already incorporated all the dry ingredients, and we're gonna gradually put milk in it.
What's gonna happen now to it?
I don't know. It smells. I don't know what it smells like. I forgot that they put the lemon zest in after they start this in the original recipe, but I guess I just wasn't prepared. I do things on a whim so much, and who knows. Now, they didn't say whether you're supposed to use non-sweet milk, like unsweetened or sweetened milk for your vegan plant-based milk. I don't have any unsweetened, so we'll see how it goes. Already made 1 or 2 mistakes.
Has these at her kindergarten class because
Now, I think in the video we watched, they also just put the milk in like half and then the other half, but I'm just being like extra careful here. Do you smell it, Charlie, or not? Does it smell like anything? Pudding, maybe? Not super vanilla-y, maybe it's slightly sweet.
something to a smell. I don't know what it smells to.
You don't know what you smell?
Yeah, I don't know what it smells.
I think the lemon zest has just a slight scent of lemon in it. And then you're smelling, the sugar and the soy milk and all kind of meld in there. So slightly sweet, slightly lemony. And we'll see what it smells like once we actually put the lemon juice in next. We'll go ahead and put the rest of the soy milk in here and just continue to stir for a little bit, and then we're gonna put lemon juice in it, and this says let boil for a minute while you continually stir. So it's definitely not quite a simmer or a boil yet, so I might have to turn the heat up just a little bit higher if it doesn't start bubbling out there a little bit. Alright, I think it's time to add the lemon juice, and they just put the whole thing in. They don't just like gradually put it in. Alright, so let's stir it. See if it starts smelling more lemony. There's some stuff sticking there. I don't know if that's the zest or what. Alright, still no boil, so I just turned it up another notch and see if we start getting like a simmer or a low boil. Let's look at it. If not, we'll turn it up to a little bit higher. Alright, I'm starting to hear some stuff going on here, but it wasn't really boiling yet, so I turned it up again. So this is probably at the safe zone limit, you know, what I'm thinking is the limit of being safe. Feels like it's starting to thicken up too, so it must be getting some actual heat on it there. Definitely turning into, look at that, it's thickening up, so I think I'm going to turn it back down again until yeah, well, this might be gonna get a little hot there. Alright. Taking it off the heat. I think it just turned into like a really thick like curd or pudding there already. So, alright, I moved it off the heat into the other eye, and let's put the butter in it. Alright, we got the butter here. Let me give it a mix. Just get it in little chunks here. Oh, I can't even hold the bowl. Huh. Now we just let it melt in there and mix it around. Ooh, I'm going to drop my camera into something. Ooh. But that's, once the butter melts in there and it's mixed and it maybe cools slightly, then I guess we need to put it in our pie shell. Alright, so
It's kind of
different, yeah, it's kind of buttery. So the butter's all melted in there, and let's just hope that we did it right. So we're going with a chocolate granola, or not granola, graham cracker crust. And this was Natalie's idea, so if this turns out terrible, we can blame her, right?
Whoa,
wow, look how thick that is. It's weird that this never really came to a boil. It just kind of started thickening up and crackling a little bit at the bottom maybe. And yeah, definitely got some yellow color there.
yeah, because yellow's my favorite color.
Look at there. Probably could have used a little bit more filling to fill it up, you know, further, but hey, it's close. I'm so used to making like sweet potato pies and pumpkin pies and stuff that just overflow the top. And this looks like the recipe we got is pretty much spot on for a single pie. It's not like over.
Put it in the oven yet?
We don't cook it. We let it sit here, I guess, you know, maybe let it cool enough so that it isn't too hot in the refrigerator, and then put it in the refrigerator for 3 hours or overnight. So there it is. And the original recipe video had them making a crust that was closer to a normal pie crust versus a graham cracker crust. I'm just going to put the top on there slightly, so cat or something won't get in there and get cat hair all over it. So they made it looked like a pretty sweet crust. I think it had like almonds and stuff in it, almond flour. But we just went with a ready-made one to try it, and I hope that chocolate is going to go with that. I have my doubts, but we will see. Alright, so this got sat out overnight, and let's just take the top off since it's condensated and see what it looks like. Wow, look how there's like not much jiggle there, so it seems like it thickened up really well. Alright, Charlie, what do you think? Looking at it, is it pretty?
It's got my favorite color, yellow and black.
What do you think of it? Don't touch. Yay! Wow,
That's
JJ.
my favorite.
It's like Bumblebee, huh, from the Transformers.
Yes.
All right, are y'all ready for a bite?
Yeah.
Let me get some plates and cut it up. What does Mama think?
Wow.
Is that the turmeric that made it that yellow? It's almost green when you get like a fluorescent color. Once you get like some bright lights on it.
It's pretty.
And see, it's not jiggling that much. It's set. All right. Have at it, kids. Eat it. See what you think. Of course, the dogs know there's food out here, so who's taking the first bite?
I did.
All right, go. Good.
This is good. I love it. Oh, I forgot to taste chocolate.
The chocolate is super sweet. All right, he got some curd there. Is it good?
Yeah.
Why do you have gloves on, JJ? Yeah, he just wants the graham cracker. All right, here comes Jonathan. He put a big old pile of that lemon. Is it good? Uh-huh. Charlie, let's see you get a big old bite. Woo, that's a big bite.
Oh, it's very good.
All right. What do you think, Charlie? Oh, here, go ahead and get your bite. He just put a big bite in his mouth, too. Does you like the chocolate crust? No, he don't like the chocolate crust. Okay. There's a vote no. Jonathan just twisted his head and said no. You like it. So you got one vote for chocolate, two no. All right, we're going to see what Mama thinks. We're bringing the pie to Mama. She chose the chocolate crust. There's probably no way I can hold the plate and feed you. Is there any way we can have you do it or not? All right, here it goes. So 2 for 2, right? So I guess I have to be the tiebreaker, right? What is it? Does it taste like any kind of pie you've had before?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, cat almost knocked it over.
I don't really like that chocolate pie crust.
Oh, you don't like the chocolate pie crust?
Yeah, I mean, I like it. That's not what I'm saying, but that the actual pie crust is not like the chocolate. Get it out of my...
You're on the video, Natalie. Don't be hollering and screaming.
Well, they put it right up in my house.
You don't like the crust. It's not like an Oreo
I
crust.
just don't like that crust. It's not like Keebler's dog brand.
Daddy, look what I ate.
So I guess what Natalie was trying to say is the chocolate and the lemon pair together well, but she doesn't specifically like this brand of chocolate graham cracker crust, and it is super sweet. I'm gonna try it now. Okay, I'm just gonna take a bite of Natalie's. Look how jiggly it is. It's holding together so well. Woo! It's got a strong lemony flavor. It's very thick, but I agree that pie crust, it shouldn't have been like that. I wouldn't have picked chocolate at all. I wonder if like a ginger snap crust would work. Natalie said, yeah, ginger snap or something would have been better. Or just a plain graham cracker crust. You know, a lot of people that make these lemon pies, they sprinkle powdered sugar on them, and I see why now, because there's a tartness to it.
Good, Daddy? Is it good? Yes.
I would prefer it to be not quite as thick, so maybe not use quite as much.
Daddy, do you
cornstarch maybe when we make it.
Daddy,
So what do you think about the actual filling? Do you think it's workable? Do we need to adjust it?
I don't know. I did another bite.
Oh boy. All right, one more bite here to see.
So I think what would have been better, I think the lemon curd itself is perfect. But I think it would have been better as a lemon bar with like shortbread crust and powdered sugar.
All right, so there you have it. Basically 3.5 no's for the crust. That's what I'm gonna say. JJ didn't like the pie or the crust. Charlie loved both. Natalie loves the filling and says, you know, it pairs good, you know, with a chocolate crust, but that chocolate crust is not a great crust. I was skeptical from the beginning, and I see why I was, because I don't like that. So basically, yeah, 3.5 no's for the crust, and 1 no for the pie completely. Not sure what the youngest son thinks, because he gave it to the dogs after we videoed it. It's workable. This recipe is workable. We just, you know, have to, if we want to figure it out, maybe modify it for a key lime pie. All right, take care.